Here, the two parts which don't exist anymore, which have these traces, circles, of where the play equipment used to be, and also the television area.
But does that
see the mark in the ground?
If we saw those, do they talk of loss, or do they? Because actually,
yeah. You know, people say, well, what would your superpower be? And mine would definitely be time travel. So I would actually just literally go back and walk around.
You wouldn't go back to playing with the cars?
No, because that would defy the laws of time. I can't go back as a child, and also I'd get locked up.
Well, if we're inventing time travel, you could invent anything.
You can invent anything. But also, I mean, to me it's two things. It's about kind of doing things like playing when you're a kid, when you're totally immersed in the thing you're doing. But also, I think as we were saying this morning about daydreaming, I think I said to Steve yesterday about daydreaming and about just being vacant.
That's amazing. You can hang out with your friends.
Which I think is a really
it's too hot
particularly kind of childlike thing to do.
So do you think you struggle to get that in as an adult? Or do you, I mean, what is that? Have you got a hankering for that? Again, because you...
Lots of bigger swings and bigger slides and stuff. And also, do you know what that square is? I don't have a hankering for it, particularly. It's more of a hankering for the time and the childhood. Do you want to talk about the square? Yeah. That is where changing rooms used to be, like a pavilion. Changing rooms, a pavilion. That's an old word. Changing rooms, because on that pitch there used to be football, used to be full-size goal posts and rugby posts, and it's where all the kind of local pub football and rugby teams used to play. And where that square is there was where changing rooms was. And that's where the men would get changed before they went out to play football.
Never knew that.
Ah, well. And then it started to get vandalised, so it kind of disappeared after a while. So they decided to demolish it.
There's been quite a few fairs on that, hasn't there?
There was a circus there last year.
Yeah.
I remember the circus. They will do. That always happens.
Is that your den?
Yeah, that was our den.
There's rats in here.
Huh?
There's rats in there. Where?
Well, there wasn't when Alicia went in there.
There is.
There's always little rats.
If you'd leave it, you used to set it up and put stuff in there and just kind of bits you've got from home and make it comfortable. And then you'd make it really good, and then you'd leave it, and like you'd come back a few days later and someone had been in there and nicked some stuff or kind of trashed it a bit.
I've got to go there, Alicia now.
That always happens.
You play in there, though?
But you've got to accept it. Why do you go in there? Why? What's kind of feeling?
This bit didn't used to be
Jess,
as...
can we go in there?
No.
Well, it's
you
her den,
can.
you're not allowed.
You can go in there if you want.
Is it like...
This bit used to be really small and we only put it a little bit.
Yeah.
But then we went overboard and made it so obvious. So.
Yeah.
But on the inside we've extended it to all the way down now. Because we put stuff down.
Is it like about creating a little place of your own?
Huh?
Creating a little place of your own?
That's not me.
Somewhere to hide?
Yeah.
And just be quiet? Got to do some maintenance, I think.
There's a chair in the tree. Ow, my head. It's burnt. Tree house.
Yeah. There's a tree, there's a thing, there's a keep calm and change my bum.
And there's me. Yeah,
Nobody cares about you.
Everyone does. Nobody cares.
You've got to sit up there, Connor.
Yes. Right. There's pee in a bottle.
Oh, let me out.
Yeah, I'm sat in the chair, yeah. Connor, shut up.
The list.
Bill.
Does time go quickly in your den or slowly?
Slowly when we was building it. because he wasn't really looking forward to it.
If he wasn't looking forward to it, why did he do it? Oh, there's used nappies and everything in there.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, there's a tree in the chair.
Jeff! I need a sign. Jessica said to dangle on
Then or
this
now?
thing.
Put him.
Would you like to throw up then or now?
She's a bit silly dancing.
Well, would you like to live in a world where there was like 3 television stations or lots?
Big oil pumps.
It's oil pumps. I need to go and film the oil pumps. I'm fascinated by the
Nodding
oil
donkeys.
pumps. I've only ever seen them on Dallas. I've never seen them on the oil. I know.
Yeah, there's loads new.
You've seen them anywhere?
Never took notice.
Where?
Some new Scotland where I live.
Oh, yeah.
I live in Netland, but
Oh, there's, of course there's some in Scotland. The famous
famous
Oil field.
yes,
Scotland oil
oil
field.
field, yeah. Bloody Dare was always being called out there
James
to
the
put
oil
out fires
field.
and things in the 70s. I remember
You've
that.
always been a nodding donkey. It is, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah.
You got any other
Still quite a
questions?
big deal.
have you seen the nodding donkey save? Jeff?
Nodding donkey. There's some on Park Springs.
I've been down to Park Springs, I think. I don't really pay.
Good time.
Right, we're gonna. I need you recorded.
Hold on.
Hold on, I don't want any accidents.
1 minute, Danielle.
Recording.
Go. Right. This is the big slide where kids slide down. Go on.
We need to get your skirt, don't we? So you can slide on your skirt bit.
Danielle, do you want to come back up and redo that?
Yay!
Yes, wait. Woo!
Whoa!
Can I go on my belly?
I'm gonna hold it.
Talk about, I loved Gainsborough
Oh,
at
yeah,
the time.
me
It was
too.
absolutely
Yeah, me
brilliant
too.
place, really. You know, used to do so much, used to know everybody, and everybody
Yeah.
used to. I always think it's funny these days because everybody now, it's like, I mean, I work in a store where people come and buy video games, and I think that's something I would never have dreamt of doing. I remember playing outside one day, me and mates were playing, and all of a sudden something was happening at our house. No idea what was happening, and then I was caught. Steve, come in. So, and what they'd done was that they'd bought the first colour television.
Oh, yeah.
So I just went in and I just looked in. Good
Yeah.
television was on. I just went,
Oh.
oh yeah. I just walked straight
Yeah,
outside
yeah,
and carried on
that's-
playing because it was just like I
Yeah.
watched it that night. So it was great, but you know, it's like
Yeah.
don't instruct me. You know.
No, never. No. Right, where are we going then?
And these swings. Do I get bumped?
I'll be back in a minute.
Steve. 5. So, Natasha, 55.
Can you carry on drawing it and I'll video you?
Sign it, Bob Joe.
He's still finishing it. He's not finished.
Yeah, he is quite a good drawer.
He's a great drawer.
If he puts his mind to it, he is a good drawer.
Pictures of your picture on the wall, but then we'll take it
Yeah, if he puts his mind to it, he gets that off my desk.
Could you pass us the hats off box for leaning on?
Yeah,
for drawing, please?
If he puts his mind into it, he can draw anything.
Let me just shut this up and then we've got a bit more room. Mind you foot a minute. There we go.
You playing
Is this going
Buckaroo?
to the paper?
There won't be any sound, you don't mind, do you?
No.
Still very good at kind of drawing them out. I'm not particularly experienced at doing that.
I've eaten my fucking skin!
I don't have a third pocket, I've just realised.
Check you on it. No!
No, I'm just thinking.
I did get food, but like,
Oh God, somebody. Are you filming, Steve?
Yeah?
I mean, is there sound?
No.
like this.
Well, there is sound, but not proper sound.
What is it? Got it there. What's it?
From Keeper Terrace.
Oh, did you?
Keeper Terrace, yeah.
Oh, that's all gone now.
Yes, and it was pulled down soon after we
That's
left.
sort of Eaton Street.
Yeah, and previous to that we was in Etherington Street.
Yeah.
Across the road from
yeah,
this
so you weren't far away from
Conservative club. We used to live opposite there.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Were you happy to move?
Oh, yes. Yeah, the house we lived in was quite old-fashioned compared to we even had a well outside the back door.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I never knew about Keeper Terrace until about a few years back when somebody posted on the internet a black and white photograph of it, and immediately I thought, where's that? I have no idea where that is. But I think it's the same for. I mean, we lived on Popperwells Row, off Bridge Street.
Yes, I can just vaguely remember that.
But they were kind of. I mean, you know, it was kind of what they called back then slum clearance.
Yes, yeah.
And shift us up onto
so I think a lot of people was very glad to get moved up here.
Yeah, I know my one was.
Yeah.
Because you had apart from anything else, you had a house with a bathroom and hot and cold water. And, and often electricity, I think, to some extent.
That's it, yeah.
So, I mean, we were very pleased to move up, and I certainly, I mean, I was only 3, but...
We hadn't got a lot of money at that time to do everything that wanted doing, but that that was part of enjoying life, really. Striving to get these things. Now they just popped in Lincoln, and I didn't come back to my mum till I was 9. So I was probably enjoying having a bit of time with my mum. Maybe that was why I wasn't bothered about going out. So, because my dad died young as well. My dad died 10 years before my mum. So I was quite
But
happy
we used to cut out the cardboard and put them on the spokes so it sounded like a motorbike. Did you ever do that?
We had little motorbikes. We had a motorbike. We had a.
You had a motorbike?
Well, I didn't, because the big boys had the motorbike. My brother.
That killed my knee, that did. There's where you probably get your wheels back right off the floor.
He's got his music's on.
Ollie! Nah!
Do not move back.
Get away from the song then.
Don't move back.
Do not move.
Not back or forward.
Anyway, because he comes around to your really close to your right.
You land it? I think so. So I couldn't control it.
Is it a good feeling though when you've done it?
It was a good feeling when I face planted, to be honest. I didn't think about it. I just got back on my feet and that was it.
Try that again.
Pretty much.
Like, I don't really care what anyone says, I just get on with it.